If you have any doubts as to if manifesting actually works, or if what you have currently put out in the universe, if it's actually gonna come to be, then watch this video. We're gonna talk all about how powerful you are and how easy it is to bring in your manifestations. Let's go. So I'm Wantaise Davis, speaker and master manifestation coach. And today we are talking about literally everything you want has already been created. So earlier today, I posted a quote, right? But I really want to focus on the caption that I posted. And that caption went as, everything you have already asked for has been recorded, processed, and actualized. And then of course it said dream bigger. But I do want to focus on those 3 steps of manifesting. Guys, manifesting is easy. You're already doing it. I think sometimes we just need to take the challenge out of it. Like, it really isn't a challenge when you get used to it and when you apply these 3 steps to get you to where you want to be in life. Like I always say, I've been doing this for years and I've been able to manifest this crazy amount of things. So guys, listen up. First things first, let's talk about your manifestations or your intentions are already recorded. I don't know about you, but when I first found out about manifesting, I thought I had to ask 10, 15 times, 1,000 times in order for God to hear me. God hears you, love. Your intentions have already been recorded. So let me expand upon that. When we talk about affirmations, right? You'll hear a lot of the gurus, a lot of coaches, including myself, that would say, hey, you need to state your affirmations over and over and over again. So I can kind of see where there's some confusion there. Like, am I saying this over and over again so God or the universe can hear me? No, you're not. God or the universe, whatever you want to call it, I call it God, is not crazy and it doesn't need much direction. State what you want, believe that you've already received it, and you shall have it. So when we talk about it already being recorded, as you have already stated this intention, it's already done. It's locked in, right? But the only reason why you have to repeat an affirmation is because of these few things. For one, if you are a Bible-believing person, the Bible mentions that God moves by what? Faith, right? And then if you're one of those spiritual people, I'm a little bit of both. They always say the universe loves the fearless. It's the same thing. It's just faith. Essentially, it's just having faith. So sometimes the reason why people don't actually see their manifestation is because A, they give up on it before it actually manifests. And then B, they haven't really unlearned that belief system. The only reason why you would put something on repeat or why you would be repetitive with your affirmations, it's all about building your faith. It's all about you really having this understanding that I can truly have anything I want to have in this reality if I believe it is so. There is something magnetic about a believer. Literally everything just goes in their favor. God has a way of conspiring on your behalf. So definitely, you don't have to state your affirmations over and over again. That's not for God. That's not for the universe. That's for you. That's for building your faith to believe in what you've asked for. I quote this scripture a lot and I refer to it a lot. It's Mark 11:24. Therefore I say unto you, whatsoever ye desire when ye pray, believe that ye receive it, and ye shall have it. So there is a state of being right in the middle of that scripture. And it's, you have to believe you already have it. It's already done. So that brings up number 2. Whatever you've asked for is already processed. So after you've asked for something, after you stated your intention, there's a process that takes place. Now, I'll be honest, some things manifest like that. Some things take a little bit more time. Now, you may be 100% on board with believing that it's going to take place, but it is not your business. I'm going to repeat it. It's not your business to know how it's going to happen. That is something that is out of our control. We can state, hey, I want to have this thing by December 31st, 2021. But it's God. It's the universe that decides how it happens. And I tell you, when you leave it up to God, it happens and it unfolds beautifully. And I'm going to tell you what happens when you try to manipulate or when you try to construct your own way of something taking place. It naturally causes confusion. And it makes you feel like you're giving it your all and nothing is taking place. And I'm sure a lot of you can relate to that. I used to be that way. And I have to talk myself sometimes out of being manipulative. And what I mean by that, it's not a bad word. It's just meaning you are pushing the manifestation. You're pushing the matter. You don't have to do that. When you are a conscious creator, you literally state it and believe that some way, somehow that thing is going to come into being. And if you have any trouble really believing that, that's when you double down on your affirmations. That's when you really focus on, okay, so what am I believing right now? Am I believing what the world is telling me? Or do I truly believe that God gave me a creative power and God is co-creating with me and I can truly have what I want? It's already done. God already heard me the first time and it's in process. God is already creating a way for that thing to get to me. Step number 3, it's already actualized. Everything you have asked for is already created. I kind of see it this way. Let's just say you walk into a library, right? And you're looking for a specific book. Your intentions, you get up and you go to the library, right? And then second of all, the books have already been created. The book you're looking for, it's already there. You've probably already done your research. You know where there's going to be at Amazon or Books and Nobles, whatever it is, Books A Million. You're going to know where it's located, right? I said Books So Noble, Barnes and Noble, God. But anyway, you know that it's already created, right? So you walk in and literally you pull the book from the shelf. I really believe that's how manifestation works. But this is the dope part about it. When it's already actualized, it requires something out of you. Let me explain. So you've already stated your intention. That's the recording. The trusting factor and how God is going to do it is the processing, right? The actualized version is you already living like it is done. Let me give you an example. So if you are asking God to bless you with a new home, the first thing I want you to do is think about, well, how would you feel if you had that home already? Would you be happier? Would you get better sleep? Would you not be worried every day about how it's going to happen? I mean, it's kind of like essentially when you own a car. You're not looking outside 24 hours a day trying to figure out if that car is still out there. You know that it's yours. So then you're not peeking between the blinds to make sure that someone, hasn't stole it or taken it from you. So that's really how manifesting works. So when you're creating this new thing or when you're calling this new thing in that's already yours, I want you to think about who you will be when you actually receive it. And then act like that. Take on those emotions. Take on those actions. For instance, if it's an entrepreneur watching this video, and let's just say you want to be a speaker. I'll use myself as an example. Well, then you should be speaking. You should already be in that state of being that you are becoming. You're becoming this person, right? So if you were the #1 speaker in the world, what would you be doing right now? You would be speaking. You would be sharing your gift with the world. So that's the whole, when people say acting as if, that's really what that means. Who would you be when this thing takes place? So be that now. Stop waiting. Be that now. So, like I said before, it's 3 easy ways to bring your manifestation. Really, this is manifesting one-on-one. If you've already told God, the universe, you've already stated what your intention is, then yeah, it's recorded. It's locked in, right? Now you have to get to the point where you actually trust. You trust that somehow, some way, this thing is gonna happen. That's number 2. And then the third one, it's already actualized, guys. God is just pulling it in and bringing it to you. So act like it's already done. Take on that state of being, that state of happiness and joy that what you have asked for have already been fulfilled. I want you to take on the emotions like, oh my God, I'm so grateful, I'm so happy that now I am such and such, or now that I'm experiencing this. And if that is challenging for you to step into actualization, then just have gratitude. Show gratitude. God, I thank you so much. Thank you that I have this thing. I'm so grateful. It's that easy, guys. Manifesting is easy. I want that to be your affirmation. It is easy for me to manifest. It is easy for me to bring into existence the things that I want. It is easy for me to have anything I want. I can have anything I want. I always get what I want. Okay? I love you guys. Thank you so much for watching Best Life Manifested every Sunday on IGTV Live. Have a blessed Sunday and a beautiful week to come. See you next week. Peace.